How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Nerd Dad Mike. As always, thank you for coming and hanging out with me for a little while today as we continue our Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Let's Play series. And the last episode, we arrived on Manaan, and now it is time to go check out the planet, see what we can find as far as the star map, and see what is going on with both the Sith and the Republic being present here on the planet. So, let's take a look down this way. Looks like we have a merchant down here. Let's see. First, tell me about Otto City. City was constructed by Selkath so that other races and cultures could experience the wonders that Manaan has to offer. Alright, tell me about Manaan. Alright, let's see your inventory. Now, I doubt that they're going to have anything stronger than what we just bought on Yavin, gear-wise. It doesn't look like they have any actual gear available other than grenades, but we will get some thermal detonators. So we can only buy one at a time. And the plasma grenades. Might as well grab these as well. Advanced med kits. I think we will grab a couple of these. Oh wait, that's repair kits. They only had one advanced med kit. We should have pretty infinite med packs, so we'll grab a couple of those. And there we go. Go take a look around, see what goes on here. I guess we need to get some dialogue going with Jolee.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Why did you decide to come with me?
Got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you wanted a ride?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of a synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
The Jolee is just acting like an angry old man right now, so we... You know, if you don't want to answer questions, just say so.
How impatient can one person be?
Very,
You must
actually.
have driven your mother mad. All that gurgling and fussing. Babies are cute, but annoying. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Just a comment on my breath. Did you annoy this person endlessly too?
Oh, very funny. Is it my fault that some people are so easily annoyed? like impatient little children, with blasters. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vex was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Never heard of him. Is that what you see around me too? And you travel? Is that what you see around me too?
Well, it's not so much a hurricane as a slight breeze. But that doesn't mean anything. Destiny is sometimes in the eye of the beholder. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
There's supposed to be some hidden meaning in this.
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Krat, I take it?
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too, or this could have just been gurgling noises. Well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing. Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
I hate you, old man. Well, what does that have to do with you coming with me?
Well, hey, the chances may not be great, but when one has the opportunity to see something like that twice in a lifetime... Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
That made no sense. All right. What sort of exotic species? Well, we poisoned the Gizka and killed all them that were infecting our ship. So, no, we don't have anything for you. I'm kind of regretting poisoning them now. It's another dock. So we've come down to the Sith area, apparently. So anytime we're out here, we're on camera being watched by the Selkath. Private Sith docking bay. Alright. And there's nothing down this way. We need to go back. This a little faster. It's the merchant we talked to. It's the Republic soldier who was telling us about both the Sith and the Republic being here on Manaan. We apparently went past where we needed to go. Back this way again. Alright, now we will actually get out onto the planet. Well, I thought so anyway. Visitors area. Who are you? A traveling Kazakh. Not right now. Not gonna play any Pazak right now. Port official. What are the rules exactly? Alright, so no Kolto smuggling and obey the truce and the neutrality. You know what, let's just go ahead. Because I don't think Force Persuade works on them, but we'll give it a try. Oh.
I can be pretty convincing when I have to be. But that mind trick is something else.
Right. So, with the docking fee taken care of, we are actually free to go out onto the planet. As you can see, Manaan is just covered with water. This is the only city on the planet. Here that we can talk to. I mean, we can talk to all of them, but are there any named characters kind of worth talking to at the moment? KotOR Distribution Center. Sith and Republic soldiers in here. West Courtyard.
Jolee, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolee. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolee. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
And this is why we brought Jolee with us. Apparently an old friend of his has been arrested on murder charges. Sorry, I'll be going. Can't go there yet. Let's go here.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers. They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Alright, so apparently there was already a fight between the Republic and Sith, and each side got fined 10,000 credits. Did you know us from the Republic would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry?
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him. almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
Alright, so... we have been appointed Sunry's Arbiter, basically his defense attorney. We can speak with the judges and get their take on the facts. I think first we should go speak with Sunry. So, speak with the warden when we are ready to actually start the case. We have some investigating to do first. That's not Sunry. There he is.
Jolee, what are you doing here? Alora sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolee? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. So I thought. But the Selkath seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Need to investigate the case some more. Any ideas where I should look? A few things we have to clear up. Let's go over the evidence.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic Intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. When I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my Arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
So we went over the evidence. Any idea where I should look to investigate the case?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Selkath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my...
There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to.
Judges said you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
Alright, we're going to be going
Very
for
well.
now.
I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Alright. I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Next episode, we will start investigating more deeply into the accusations against Sunry. If you guys are enjoying any of the content, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. All of those things greatly support the channel and means the world to me. Until next time, you guys take care of yourselves, be well, and may the Force be with you. And I'll see you next time for some more Knights of the Old Republic.